Hey everyone, I know that some of you may not know who I am. So my name is Emma Chesmore and I am a health and fitness coach. And my passion is really to help people and just share my story and my journey with everyone and anyone and everyone. So today I wanted to share 5 tips for when you're starting a healthy lifestyle. I know that for me, it was a struggle because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what clean eating meant. I didn't know where to start. And I just saw some of my friends posting on social media about 4.5 years ago. And I decided to start cleaning up my diet. But something that I'm really passionate about is not having super crazy restrictions. And for me, I am lactose intolerant and have a soy sensitivity. So those are 2 things that I eliminated from my diet, as well as gluten. I just wanted to see what would happen. And I realized that gluten actually makes me bloat. So when I started living a healthy lifestyle, I really just wanted to figure out what worked for me. So that's my tip number 1. Figure out what works for you. So like I said, I had these sensitivities, and when I started not eating processed foods, so when I would go to the store, I shop on the outside perimeter of the grocery store. And if I really need something, I'll go in, like, beans are more towards the insides and things like that, but there's still more on the outside of the grocery store. Another thing I really cut back on was like frozen things. So I stopped buying frozen stuff unless it was like frozen veggies or frozen fruit. I will do that because actually the creator of Shakeology, the superfood smoothie that I drink, talks about it and talks about how it's not actually bad. So really figure out what works for you. Figure out what your goals are, what you want. And if you need help, I'm here to help if you ever need to talk to anyone about that. Or if you're already working with a coach or someone like that, I'm sure they would be happy to help you as well. So my second tip is have a why. So when I started my health and fitness journey, I was a new mom and I was also going to school and I was working 3 jobs. And so for me, when I went to school for early childhood education, I took a nutrition class. And it really opened my eyes to realizing that whatever my son was going to eat was what I was going to eat, because what monkey sees, monkey do, right? So my why was really to influence and help my family live a healthy lifestyle. Now, I grew up with a stay-at-home mom, and she made us home-cooked meals every night, which were delicious. They were amazing, but not always the healthiest. So for me, I really focused on certain things that I'll get into more, but have a why. What's your why? Why do you want to live a healthy lifestyle? Why do you want to feel good from the inside out? Why do you want to live a long life and happy, fulfilling life? Do you want to inspire your future kids if you don't have kids, or your grandkids down the road? Since I went to school for early childhood education, I really love helping kids. I was a nanny. I love being a positive influence in their life because I think I know that that's when we are molded most, right? But when I was in school, I realized that I could help moms as well with paying it forward and sharing my journey and sharing how I live a healthy lifestyle. So number 3, have a community. Find a community, positive friendships, people that are like-minded and want to be on this journey with you, right? You want to be surrounding yourself with people that are going to be a positive influence, that are going to cheer you on, and people that are going to share their recipes, share what they're doing for their workouts and things like that. Side note, La Croix. I used to be a soda addict. Game changer. So good. Totally healthy. No soy, no anything added. Great. If you've never heard of it, lime and orange are my favorite. Okay, so that brings me into my 4th point is blogs, meal prep, Pinterest. There is so much out there for you to use. If you have Beachbody On Demand, there's the Fix 8 cooking show. All of the recipes, the grocery lists are on there. Anything that you need is right at your fingertips. YouTube. There's so many resources that we have. Instagram accounts that you probably follow. Facebook accounts, like pages. There's so much out there. So if you're struggling, reach out to someone, maybe ask what blogs they love, and really just start researching. Like, I go on Pinterest all the time. I'm always looking at other blogs and Instagram accounts when I want to make something. I use the Fix 8 cooking show. The other night, me and my boyfriend made the turkey sloppy joes, because sloppy joes are one of my favorite foods that my mom made. It was like my birthday dinner all the time when I was growing up. And it was super convenient because we just popped on and I screenshotted the grocery list, and it was the best. So really use your resources. There's so much out there now for you on the internet. Number 5, I cut the scale. Once I realized and started living a healthy lifestyle and just focusing on how I was nourishing my body from the inside out and not what the scale says, because let's be honest, muscle weighs more than fat and takes up less space. So if you're working out and you're starting to live a healthier lifestyle, you may gain a few pounds. And if you're stepping on the scale, that's going to discourage you. I'm not going to lie. So stop discouraging yourself and shooting yourself in the foot. Kick the scale to the curb. If you want to measure your progress, great. But I recommend you taking measurements, taking pictures, making sure you're fueling your body right from the inside out, and maybe just stepping on the scale every 6 months if you have to. But I feel like I have seen the most change and the most difference of how I feel physically, emotionally, mentally, when I'm just focused on how I'm feeling myself. And that is something that is huge for me, because I used to be a scale addict. I struggled with taking Concerta, which is like a form of Adderall, to basically suppress my appetite. So a scale can be a huge trigger for me. So I don't use the scale. And that's just me. That's something that worked for me. And number 6 is making unhealthy food healthy. So this is something that's super fun for me still. And I love cooking and baking with coconut oil. And my son actually just told me the other day, because he wanted to make chocolate cookies. He's like, but make sure you don't use any coconut oil. And I was like, okay, but that's something that's fun for me. So my girlfriend has an amazing blog, and I remember when I first started, had like a healthy vegan mac and cheese, which mac and cheese is like one of my favorite foods. Another one was healthy fried chicken, where basically you just grind up almonds and you dip the chicken in egg. So there's just other ways that you can make things healthy, like quinoa fried rice. Instead of using rice, use quinoa, has more protein. Things like that are just little things that you can do. And then just adding more greens. And oh my gosh, I season the heck out of my stuff. I love seasonings, and I think that seasonings are amazing, and there's so many benefits to seasonings as well. So the more you do it, the more you feel amazing. And you'll notice when you start living a healthy lifestyle, and then one day you decide to give yourself a treat, which will happen because you don't want to binge. You want to have an 80-20 balance in a lifestyle and still treat yourself. But you'll be able to tell that you don't feel as great. You may be more sluggish. You may get a stomach ache. You may get a headache, depending if you have sugar, and then your body detoxes. So just be more aware of what you're putting into your body, and you will notice a change. So I hope that helps. If you need any help or any support or encouragement and would like to work with me, please email me at emmachesmorefitness@gmail.com. Or if you have a coach already and are working with someone, message them, and they will be more than happy to help you.